This is about Sukkos and Sukkah in general. The secret of the Sukkah for me is the Adonai name. Not the Yud Hey Vav Hey pronounced Adonai, but the Adonai name itself. And that Adonai name comes from Malchus, and it's the physical world. And the concept of the Sukkah is a covering. It's a covering over of the actuality, you see, of the real. So what does the Adonai name do actually when we use it? We say the Yud Hey Vav Hey as Adonai, so again it's covering. It's covering the Yud Hey Vav Hey. Now if we put these two names together, we get Adonai 65 and Yud Hey Vav Hey 21, and that comes out to be 91, and that's the gematria of Sukkah. So the Sukkah itself expresses the Adonai plus Yud Hey Vav Hey. This is the great secret of Sukkahs. The covering, because the protection, the covering, the physical is the covering of what's underneath this physical. And the Adonai name comes from Malchus, which is the physical. So when we're aware, we're super aware of the covering in Sukkahs. Now something else, I should show this in writing, but you know, for me this is all oral Torah. So there shouldn't be writing. If you write out the full spelling of Adonai, it's Aleph, Lamed, Pei for the Aleph. So the din of that is Lamed, Pei. Then if you write out the whole letters like that, and then take the din of the letters. So Aleph is Lamed, Pei. Dalet is Dalet, Lamed, Tov. Okay. Nun is Nun, Vav, Nun. That's Vav, Nun. And Yud is Yud, Vav, Dalet. Now, if you take the dinam letters, which is the letters after the first letter in this expression, you sum it up and get 606. 606 is the term Atzmutz. Atzmutz is 606. How could the Atzmutz level be the dinam level of Adonai? Adonai is down in the physical world, in Malchus, the lowest world. And yet we have the dinim letters of that, the din of kind of the din is the Atzmut, and that's the great secret. Because his din kind of like goes below the line a little bit. If we have Adonai as 671 with the full gematria, and 65 in its regular gematria in Malchus, and all of a sudden the din is boom. Din of regular 65 is Aleph. Remove the Aleph, it's 64, which is din itself. But boom, it goes below the line. So the Atzmutz level of Adonai is actually below the line in the Klippa, or at least in the letter Kuf, which goes down below. And why do we think that it's in the letter Kuf? Because the letter Kuf represents 100. And the number 100 relates to the concept of Sukkah. Sukkah is Samech Kof Kof. And that's the leaves on the top of the Sukkah. You know, the leaves are the Sukkah on top of the Sukkah. And if you spell Sukkah fully out, it's Samech, it's 120, Kof, it's 100, that's 220, and final Kof, another 100. When you spell out the full letter, it's 320. And that's the dinam. That's the hard dinam. The Sukkah is blocking the hard dinam. And this Sukkah in its normal gematria is 100. Samek, Kaf, Kaf. And that's a Kuf. It's the letter Kuf. The one letter that goes below the line. The one letter that starts the word Kav. So anything down going is Kalipa, Kayin. It's all 100. Samech Mem. And this Samech Mem is also evident here because if you spell out Sukkos, it comes out to be 650 plus 11 letters. That's 661, and that's my Aleph, Samek Mem. And in normative gematria, it's 101, and 101 is Aleph and Kuf, Adam Kadmon, and Adam Kayin. And if you can follow this, you're good. But remember, this is for me. And what I'm telling you here is the level that I'm relating on now. As we approach Sukkot here, as it is the first, these are the few minutes before the holiday of Sukkot. And the beautiful thing about the Sukkah, it's 91, it's gematria, which is Amen, which is Adonai, is Yud Hey Vav Hey, Adonai. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. What more can I say? I've been talking for years. It's not a question of more. It's a question of its depth. The dinam of the full spelling of Adonai comes out to be the Atzmutz level. Oh, whoa.